All right, so I'm trying to upload more frequently. So I created a post in my YouTube community where you guys can leave a question, and I create one video for every single question that I get on that post. So if you want, you can leave a question there. I'll create a video on it. So for this video, Almighty Scorchy, don't you feel like you're getting ripped off with Upwork? Not only does the platform take a cut, but most people there are looking for cheap labor, so it's hard to ask for good money. You'd make more working for a company in a developed country with less stress. You'd make more working for a company in a developed country with less stress. I already disagree with that. I think I'm making more with Upwork than I would for any company that I work for. And I definitely, I mean, I have stress, but I feel like I'd be more stressed working for a company. So last sentence, I disagree. Do I feel like I'm getting ripped off with Upwork? No. Did I feel that way in the beginning? Not really. But that was kind of due to me just getting lucky and, signing my first client really quickly. So I think that plays a part. Not only does the platform take a cut, sure, but what did you expect? They're not going to be a free platform, right? They're providing you with pretty much everything, where you can connect with clients. I mean, unless you expected like Upwork to be completely free, like I have no issues with it. Sure, it can get expensive. Sure, the cut that they take can add up, but I mean, it's like, what did you expect? Most people there are looking for cheap labor, so it's hard to ask for good money. That one, I agree and disagree. Obviously, clients want cheap labor, but you can still make good money. There's clients out there that will pay good money. You just have to find them. Sure, there are more people that are looking for cheap work, and I get declined too. Like I would give, everything will go good, and then it will come to me giving my prices, and then they would say it's too expensive. That's happened to me multiple times, all the time. I just move on and find the clients that are willing to pay the prices that I charge. So yes, you're gonna get rejected because your prices are too high. Yes, that most clients are looking for cheap labor. That doesn't mean all clients are looking for cheap labor and aren't willing to pay high. It's all about being good at selling yourself, right? If you can sell yourself, if you can confront the problem that they have and, show them before you list your prices that, you're worth whatever money, it shouldn't really be a problem. Again, it's not going to be like 100% success rate, but it's not something that I would say like, oh, I'm getting ripped off by Upwork because of this. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit biased because I have had success with Upwork sort of early on. Like I can understand, like if you're brand new and you're struggling to find clients and you don't have a high starting capital, I can understand. For me, it was just I think if I wasn't able to sign like my first client really quickly, I would feel the same way. It's just I was able to because I got lucky, and that client sort of paid for whatever connects that I was spending applying to new jobs. So it was a lot easier for me that in that sense. So does luck play a part? Sure, it does. And so maybe my point of view is kind of skewed. But there's people out there today. There's probably someone out there right now that signed their very first client on Upwork right now. How are they able to do it? It's not a ripoff for them. So you just gotta, just don't focus on any excuse that you can think of. Just focus on yourself and figure out what you can do. There's a lot of successful people on Upwork making a lot of money. They all started from zero. There are new freelancers on Upwork that just signed their first client today. So to say it's a ripoff, because like they take a fee and because the client like putting it on the client base, I don't think that's fair. Again, I said this before, but I don't think Upwork is for everybody, for sure. There's a bunch of different business models out there, so you can try different ones that you think are better. If you think working at a company is better than that, go for it. It's all good. But if you're asking for my perspective, I think that this was the best opportunity for me.